CompTIA A Core 2, Complete Training Course. Exam Objective 2.1, Summarize various security measures and their purposes. Access Control Lists. Access control lists, often abbreviated as ACLs, are a set of rules that specify the rights or privileges granted to users or systems. Put another way, ACLs are used to manage and regulate what users, groups, or processes are allowed to do when interacting with system resources. Building upon least privilege, ACLs help enforce those permission decisions. If least privilege answers the question how much access should someone have, an ACL helps define exactly what that access looks like. It can determine whether a user can read a file, modify a folder, execute a program, or be denied access altogether. A common example can be found in an NTFS file system, where an ACL may allow one user to view a document but prevent them from changing or deleting it. Another user, perhaps a manager or administrator, might have broader permissions on that same resource. This granular control helps ensure sensitive data is only available to authorized users. ACLs are not limited to files and folders either. They can also be used with network resources, shared drives, printers, and even network devices to permit or deny traffic based on defined rules. In that sense, ACLs can help control both access to data and access across a network. You can also think of ACLs as one practical way organizations implement least privilege. Rather than giving broad access by default, administrators can assign permissions deliberately based on need. That helps reduce accidental changes, insider misuse, and unauthorized access. In practice, ACLs are powerful because they allow permissions to be customized at a very granular level, helping organizations protect resources while still allowing users to do their jobs efficiently. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more great content.